I speak now to Spencer Critchley, who's a Democrat strategist and also the managing partner at Boots Road Group, a communications consultancy firm that worked on projects like the 2008 Obama administration campaign. He joins me now live from Monterey, California. Welcome to the program. And Ms. Spencer, this was from Joe Biden's time as vice president under President Obama. How serious is this?
Well, in the real world, I think that it's not particularly serious. President Biden is doing exactly what somebody should do in a case like this. In the world that we currently live in, the Republicans are trying to turn it into some kind of scandal, somehow equivalent to what President Trump did in deliberately stealing classified documents, lying about them, hiding them, refusing to return them, and then requiring the service of a search warrant, finally. Nobody should be under the misapprehension that there's any good faith whatsoever in the Republican claims about this situation. There was no need for any investigation whatsoever against President Trump for some reason, and to do so would be a weaponization of the federal government, and they've started a new committee in Congress to pursue what they claim to be the weaponization of the federal government, including the Justice Department and the FBI. But the moment President Biden's people discover some documents and immediately turn them over, that for some reason requires what they would otherwise call the weaponization of the Justice Department.
And Spencer, just tell us how different and also how similar to President Trump's storing, I'll use that word, of sensitive government records is this, and what will the special counsel be looking for exactly?
Yeah, President Trump's deliberate theft, concealment, movement, lies about hundreds of classified documents versus President Biden immediately having them turned over the next morning to the Department of Justice. The contrast could hardly be clearer. And unfortunately, this is what's required when you're actually trying to stand up for the rule of law. This is not a personal battle of Biden versus Trump, although that's, of course, the way the Trump side sees everything, because they're not really operating under the Enlightenment-based system of democracy and rule of law. They're trying to take us back to feudal times or to a state of warlordism where simply power is what rules. But when you're actually trying to defend the rule of law and democracy, not the personality who happens to occupy the White House currently, then you have to be better than the other side, than essentially the gangster behavior on the other side. And that means you have to do things like appoint a special counsel, as Merrick Garland did, largely to allay concerns being drummed up on the other side, not because there's any legal requirement for him to do that.
Spencer, thank you very much indeed for your time and thoughts. Spencer Critchley, a Democrat strategist, speaking to us live from Monterey, California. Appreciate it.